Have we got... Norman, are you there?
Yes, I am, John. I can hear all the radios being turned off now. Everybody says they hate me. Turn your radios off then. Go on, turn them off then. I hope less listeners for you. That's the best thing.
Oh, no.
So what do you want? You want something from me, John?
Yes, I do. But, Norman, let me read this to you.
Oh, yeah, come on.
From David Green. John, we should start up a Where's Norman fan club. I can design the T-shirt and sell it from my site. All profits can go to a nominated charity. So
all the profits can go to me. Why do they go to a charity? They'll probably go to you, John, so you can put away some more money, John. Hey, little bit of contra. Some more money for you. You want to know who I go for in the election? Who do you go for, John?
Now listen, Norman. Norman.
Yeah?
Hang on a minute. I'll read this very pleasant email that I got from a man called David Wathen, W-A-T-H-E-N. Thought of the day. I was wondering if your good mate Norman had any thoughts on the upcoming election, might make a change to the tirade of abuse you normally get from him. He may not be the full bottle of wild turkey, but he's very entertaining all the same. P.S. I'm now 40. I've been listening since the age of 18. Love your show. Yours faithfully, David Wathen. So, David, this nice man, is only interested to hear if you have any opinions on the upcoming election.
Now, what's good for you, John? Where are you going to put your bias towards? What government's going to save, what's good for your millions you got tucked away? What policies are going to help you? Because that's all you think about.
Isn't it, Norman?
Yeah.
Isn't it pretty normal for people to think about how policies are going to affect them when an election is coming up?
Yeah, but you're going to push anybody that's really good. You'll be going to your accountants and going, now, who am I? Who should I vote for? Or who should I push on my radio station? How is it going to come down to my bottom line? With my investment properties and my cars and, all my, third-party deals and all that stuff. You'll be going for, now, Tony Abbott says this, I'll vote for, I'll make sure I push his agenda here just because it'll help me. Yeah, and then you'll put it...
Norman, hang on. Give me a chance now. Don't most people vote for the party they think is going to do good for them?
Oh, but you, John, you're the bigger person. You're supposed to be above all this, John. You're looking out for the little man, the battlers.
Like you.
All the country people,
Yep.
all the country people you love.
I
You're
do.
looking out for them.
Yeah.
You want the best for the people out there.
I do. You're quite right. I do.
No. You want the best for you, John. You don't want the best for anybody else because you're a user, John. You're a user. You use all the people listening to you now.
Norman.
You do,
Norman,
John.
why you... I mean,
I was going to ring you up for your birthday, John.
Yeah.
But like a little girl, you had your day off on your birthday. Did you get your wife to ring up and say you were sick?
No,
Hey?
no, I don't think so. I can't.
No.
I can't remember.
No, you didn't remember. Because my brother, who's stupid, listens to the program. G'day, Ron, you idiot. He listens to your program.
Is Ron your brother?
Yes, he's an idiot. He listens to your program.
What about that? Good day, Ron, you idiot.
Yeah, because he listens to your program. He says, it's your birthday, John. And then he doesn't turn up on his birthday. Hey, you poor bugger. Hey, you're probably too old. You probably forgot how to get into this, without somebody chauffeuring into your studio.
Norman, you can be funny for a while, but when you get nasty, it's new.
You just wanted, you wanted me to ring, so I ring you up.
No.
Don't ring me now.
No, hang on a minute. I didn't want you to ring. David Wathen wanted you to ring.
Well, he wanted me to ring, and you always say, don't ring up here anymore. You love me, John. You love me. You talk about me loving you. You love me. You secretly love me, don't you?
No.
You do.
No, if I love you,
Now
it certainly wouldn't.
John.
Certainly wouldn't be a secret, Norman.
No, I know. I just, whoever I want to win, whoever wants to, hope Labor wins because then they'll make gay marriage legal. Because I want to see all these gay people, right, have divorces. Why would that be hilarious? You think there's some divorces going through this thing now? You wait to gay people when they get in a cat fight and they try to divide their property up and their kids and all that stuff. That'll be hilarious.
Well, it'll certainly be different, won't it, Norman? Are you gay?
Oh yeah, here we go. Am I gay? Why, John? What do you think I'm gay for?
Well, I don't know. I thought we discussed it before, and I really can't remember. I don't mind if you're gay, but I'm just interested to know.
No, John, I have a wife and children.
Oh, do you
I
really?
know it might be a shock for you, because how many wives and children have you got, John? You know, how many have you had in the past, and how many children you got, and how many do you know you've got?
Oh, well,
Hey?
that's a difficult question.
Yeah, I know. You know, when you die, John, I'm gonna, you will be like Gina Reinhardt, you know? I hope all your kids fight and squabble over
Oh,
you.
no,
Want to leave, you know?
No,
and they'll
Norman,
go to
Norman.
the courts,
No,
go to
don't,
the courts.
Don't wish the sins of the father on the children. I mean, if you were a good man, you'd want all my children to lead very happy lives and contented lives.
You'll leave all this mess behind, John. They'll all fight, all your wives and ex-wives and children. They'll go to the courts. Oh, he didn't leave me anything. He didn't leave all your millions and your cars and your houses. It'll all be divided up, and they'll all fight. Oh, that'll be lovely to see in the courts.
Oh, dear Norman, why are you like that?
Why am I like that, John? Why am I like that?
I don't know.
I don't like you, John. I don't like you. Why don't you get it through your head? I don't like you.
No, well, I'm not particularly
Anything
fond of
that-
you
anything
either, but...
No, you love me, John. And, you know...
Yeah,
say
but
you
hang on,
hate me.
but
You
hang on,
love me.
Norman. This nice man, I'm sure he is a nice man, said, I was wondering if your good mate Norman had any thoughts on the upcoming election. So I said to the handmaiden, see if you can find Norman, and we'll ask him about the election. But I haven't had the opportunity to ask you about the
Well, I'm
election.
here, aren't I? I want Labor to win because I want to see 2GB and the Telly and the Australian and Murdoch and Hadley and Jones. I want to see them on the Monday after the election. I want to see what they put in their papers, all the biased coverage and all that crap that they go on about. That's why I'm a Labor supporter, John. That's all your listeners, all your country people. That's more thing to hate me for, isn't it?
They don't
All
hate.
you-
What makes you think they hate you? They don't hate you. You're entitled to your opinion.
Oh, they do. Oh, now you'll have everybody ringing up. Oh, I hate that Norman. Oh, I hang up every time he comes on. He's on your program. I'll turn it off. Well, turn it off, you people, if you're still listening to me. I hope it makes you happy. I hope it loses your listeners, John. I hope when I'm on, everybody does turn off and they don't turn back on
Hey,
again.
Norman,
What?
what did I ever do to hurt you?
Look, John, I've been ringing you up for, I don't know. I was on your last program. You remember when you retired? You remember when you retired in what, 97 or whatever? I said you were going to come back. I was on since then.
Well, you were right. You were right, weren't you?
And I was right, yes.
You
Wasn't
were.
I right? Wasn't I right?
Yeah, you were.
Yes, and I told
I know.
everybody then. I told everybody then you were going to come in. It was all a sham. So listen,
It wasn't a sham.
It wasn't a sham.
It wasn't a sham.
It was a sham.
It wasn't a
Yeah.
sham.
You're an idiot, John. You really are. You take everybody for a ride. You know, you pretend. You're a pretender. You know,
Oh, dear.
you put on a show. You're not the same person on the radio are in real life. I bet you.
Yeah, I am.
I bet you're a nasty person too, John.
No,
You
no,
know,
no,
a
no,
big
no, no.
stooge, a big
No,
stooge
Norman,
on your millions.
Norman, you can ask anybody who knows me. I'm exactly the same when I'm not doing a radio program as I am when I'm doing a radio program. Just the same.
So what? So you're an old drunk in real life as you are on the program, eh, John? Hey, you know, old forgetful. How many birthday candles did you have on your cake, John?
How many what?
Birthday candles. Did that have to bring the fire brigade?
I don't know how many candles were there, but we had to call the fire
Fire
engine.
brigade. Yes, I know, John. Yeah.
Listen, let me read this to you from Nathan. Norman has a point. The problem with democracy is people vote for what's best for them rather than what's best for the country. So there's somebody making a constructive comment about you.
Yes, John. But I know. Come on. Well, what's the best for you, John? What's best for you? Come on, own up to the public now, so everybody can get an idea where you're coming from. When you have your politicians on, hey, all you politicians, you're wasting your time coming on the John Laws program. If you're looking for an audience, please. Yeah, all you got is country people and truckies, and you know who they vote for? The country people.
Who?
They're so old and feeble out in the country.
Ah,
you know.
now,
And they're looking for-
come on,
and they're
Norman.
looking- No, and they're looking for handouts.
Don't
Everybody-
don't be nasty about the country people. Don't be
Country
nasty.
people-
No, we need the farmers. Don't be nasty
country
about the farmers.
people who want for handouts when it gets tough for them, when they have a a flood, when they has a drought, a flood, they always want to put their hands out. But when they make the money, when they're in the good times, they don't hand it back again, do you country people?
Oh,
no.
dear, Norman. Oh, wow, you're really wound up today.
Wound up. Wound up. I'm always wound up, John. If I ever listen to your rubbish when you go on your bloody 3 hours of rubbish you hear you every day, and all the idiots who ring up your program.
Well, you're one of them.
No, I'm not one of them. You invited me on the program. You said, if Norman's out there, I want him to give me a ring. Well, I've given you a ring, haven't I?
Yeah, but it wasn't me. It was David Green or somebody else.
Well, if you don't
but it doesn't
want me
matter.
on
No, it was David Wathen. I bet he regrets sending me the email now.
Okay, well, somebody out there has got some sense, right? Hello, you've got a couple of people out there who's got a bit of sense. And I'm one of the average people. I'm an average
Jesus,
person.
if you're
out here.
average, we've got problems.
I'm an average person out here. I'm a man of the people. Not like you, above it all, okay?
What?
Sitting on your bum in your ivory tower. That's what you are.
Oh, dear.
Sitting on your bum in your ivory tower for 3 hours a day with millions of dollars, millions of hours, but any average people out there don't know what you earn, mate. You're a disgrace, you really are. Get out, bye.
Oh, dear. Well, that was Norman.